Hey, Sagittarius. It is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. I hope you're doing beautiful today, Sag. Today is the full moon in Capricorn, so it is July 10th, 2025. So kind of a powerful time. As I always say, full moons, new moons, they are really a beautiful time to set your intentions. Capricorn is really kind of more about rules and regulations and all that stuff. Now, depending on your house, and you guys know I'm not completely up on astrology, but as you know, Capricorn being that ruler of, things being done by the books and all that kind of stuff, I have this feeling over this next time, I guess 4 or 5 days, you might even be feeling it right now, Saggy, there's kind of a weighing out, right? Like taking stock kind of energy around. So it could be interesting, right? Okay, so now when I was meditating on your energy, this was an interesting image, feeling my guides gave to me, so I have to give it to you. So I'm meditating, right? And when I do that, obviously I have my eyes closed, all that kind of, I'm not going to bore you with this stuff. But I got this feeling of unfairness, right? Now, okay, so I asked my guides a little bit more, and what they showed me was a pie, like that you would eat for dessert. It was cherry pie, which, I don't think I've had cherry pie since I was a little kid. It makes me kind of want to go get some cherries and make a pie, but anyways, maybe someone's making a cherry pie out there. But what they showed me here, now this is the interesting part, was it was like, okay, so there's the pie, and someone was cutting the pie for you. It almost felt like it belonged to someone else's pie. Please follow with me. Please don't have patience with me here. The person cut their piece, but it was big. The piece that they gave you was small, and it wasn't because you said, oh, I would just like a little piece of the pie. It was intentional. It was intentional that they had this big piece of pie and you had this little piece of pie. Oh my gosh. So the feeling I'm getting from Spirit from that image and that feeling, Sag, is something is a little bit jaded. Something's a little off here. In a big way, I feel like it's connected to your money, to your work, to even your retirement or something like that. Kind of feeling like you're not getting... I don't even know is there a saying out there, because I am in channel mode right now, so my logic is always in the back of my head. I can't really focus as I would if I'm not in channel mode. Is there something like a saying, something about a pie? It kind of feels like there is, but I don't have it. So anyways, that is what they were giving me. So I don't know what that's exactly about. I guess we'll see when we get into the tarot, right? Okay, but let me know, Sag, if that makes sense to you. Let me know, okay? And if you're having a cherry pie, oh, yum. Okay. All right, so Sag, I'm going to have a sip of water. We're going to get into it. I do feel we're going to open up with the Wisdom Oracle. Feels like the appropriate card today. I hope you have a beautiful full moon. As always, full moons can also be a little bit more of explosive energy. So, depending on what's going on, emotions might be a little bit more heightened around this time. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. Wow. We have the Soulmates card, Sag. First of all, it is a 41, so it is a 5, representing some change coming into your life. Now, soulmates. A lot of people, everyone has different opinions on this. Soulmates for me does not mean it has to be romantic at all. It can be your beloved dog. It can be, a close friend. However it is, for me, that's how I internalize it. So soulmate showing up here, there's this feeling to me like, I want to show this to you for a sec. Okay, so there they are, penguins, right? And penguins mate for life. But again, this doesn't have to be romantic. It is about the connection, right? All the hearts around it. Our heart center kind of coming together. Now, soulmates here, I'm getting this strange feeling, Sag, and I got to tell you, it feels to me like this feels angelic to me. I don't know if that's the right word to use. Let me show it to you again. There's a lot. This is a different feeling I'm getting from this card. A lot of beautiful clouds. It almost feels like these penguins are up in the heavens. Okay. Excuse me. I'm trying to figure out what this is. So again, this could be someone that is in your life right now, Sag, that has your back, but I'm also feeling a little bit more of a higher, again, kind of a very heavenly energy to this. Like someone is really watching over you, or someone is supporting you. I don't want to get too stuck on it. It is on the bottom though, right? So it is a foundational energy, but it's meant to be, right? One has the keyhole, one has the key. Okay, let's keep moving. We have Imagine next. Okay, so this is the beautiful energy of How big can you dream? You know, allowing yourself to believe and trust that what you're wanting to manifest, what you're working so diligently on, Sag, is possible to come true, okay? So it is that imagination, not allowing your dreams to kind of get stuck in the earthly realm. Beautiful energy here. We even have the Treasure Island next. Okay, this is wild. Number 9. So you're on your way. Treasure Island is all about the abundance, the love, the prosperity, the safety, the security. It's a sea turtle here. And in my Divine Animal deck, the sea turtle represents stability, okay? So here's that sea turtle carrying this beautiful chest of gorgeous things on its back, almost to the island. So there's something you're doing or something that's happening here that you're moving towards finer things. We even have the blessed card next, Sag. Okay, so blessed, beautiful energy here. Spirit is telling you you're blessed. It's 22, so it is a 4. So 4s are about the foundation, solidness, security again. You even have go the distance next. So again, I don't know, I'm feeling this energy of, I don't know how to put this. I don't know if it's a competition. Someone's competing with you, Sag. It's 47, so that is 11 here, right? Yes, it is the master number, but when you add that up, it is a 2 as well. And 2s can be about choices and partnerships. Okay, so let's see what this is about. The energy I'm getting right now, they're connecting it to me for career, right? You know, a long time ago, well, before I was doing all of this, I mean, I did this on my side, but, you know, I used to be in human resources and stuff. So it's very interesting that they're connecting it kind of to more of a work situation. Now, obviously, my guides are not saying it's only about work, Sag, but this gives the energy here. It feels to me that something is, yeah, I can use the word unfair. How can I put this? It feels like someone is feeling, and I don't think it's your energy, feeling a little, what's the word? Insecure. That's the word they just gave me. Thank you. It's almost like someone around you is kind of feeling a little insecure, yet like it's not going to stop you. I don't know how to put this. It doesn't feel like it is really financially affecting you. Let's see. Okay, Spirit, help me clarify this here. What is coming through to me? Show me as clearly as possible. Thank you so much for guiding me in this reading for beautiful Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what the message is. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got 2. We've got Thinker. This card always kind of reminds me of you, Sag, because you have this brilliant, brilliant mind. It is number 44. And then we have Clean It Up, which is 21. We'll talk about each one of these. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Never Ending Story, 37. So it is a 10. Okay. So let me give me a sec to see this. To the sea, come to the edge. Very interesting in the fates. Okay. To the sea is about taking time out for yourself. Come to the edge is about stepping out of comfort zone and really kind of taking the bull by the horns and speaking up and taking that leap of faith and doing what you need to do. Now, we're going to start at the bottom. Okay, so Never Ending Story, Sag. So again, this is a card, this is an energy of something that has repeatedly showed up in your life. If this is about some job that you're working on, again, I know many of you are retired, so apply it if it resonates with you. I mean, shit, this could even be something that's going on in your neighborhood or your family or something, right? Never Ending Story is something that just shows up all the time, right? It's like, oh, damn, I'm here again. So if this would be about a career, it would be like, okay, you would have gone through this kind of a thing some other time, and getting to where you are right now, you'd be saying, damn, how is this, how am I in this position again, right? Like, why is this coworker feeling threatened again? That happened at a previous job. I hope it's making sense to you. It's something that keeps going on and on and on. And no matter how we kind of try to change and we try to make different decisions, the universe keeps bringing it to us. So that's a very interesting energy coming through here. We have the Thinker card, as I said, right? 44. So, again, the foundation energy. And when I say foundation, I'm talking about, you know, where you're working, where you're living, who surrounds you, what brings you peace, what brings you the knowledge that you are safe. Now, Sag, I know you're an adventurer and all of that beautiful things. But still, some part of you needs a little bit of grounding too. You need a little bit of solidness that you can rely on, right? So with that 4-4, it's kind of like double energy. But then it takes you to the number 8, which is about you being in your power. So thinker, there's something that's on your mind. I think you're trying to analyze something. You're trying to work out something. And again, it feels to me like you're putting a plan together, or you're assessing how you're going to handle something, which is very important, of course. But I do feel like you're going to push through. You're going to confront whatever this is. This is wild. And then we have the clean it up card, right? 21. So it's a 3. Threes. I always say if you're religious, it's the Father, Son, Holy Spirit kind of energy. I refer to it as body, mind, soul coming together, trying to align, where nothing is off balance, right? Where your mind, your heart, your soul are all on the same page. Clean it up is Spirit's way of saying there's something you have to deal with, you have to confront it, and you got to clean it up so that this ends, this never-ending story is completed. Okay, so now I'm not getting any more details on that, so I'll leave it with you, my love, if this is making sense to you. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Of course, I need a little bit more water, Sag. Go grab some water. Let's hydrate together. Okay. All right, let's get into this. Okay, let's start off with my fountain deck. Bottom of the deck, Spirit. We have the 3 of Cups. Beautiful. This is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's our emotions. It's our relationships. It's our heart center. 3 of Cups is something to celebrate. Can also be talking about really good support by 2 other people. Okay, so it does feel like there's something. My eye's just itchy here. Feels like something is very coming towards you that you're going to really be able to celebrate. Why do I feel like you got to confront something? This is wild. King of the Cups is King of Cups. King of the Cups. King of the Cups is next. So this is an emotional energy. Now it's masculine, but this is a general reading, so it could really be female, male, doesn't matter, right? This is the energy of being very emotionally balanced. The energy is nothing kind of upsets the king or queen, because, not to say that they don't get upset, but they don't allow their emotions, they're in control of their emotions are not in control of them, which is a very beautiful, loving, strong energy to be around. This could be someone that you're dealing with, so Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Again, this could be referring to your energy, even though you're fire, Sag. We have the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles next. She is a beautiful energy of groundedness, very deeply connected to the earth. A lot of money here. There's a lot of money. You can see this big, beautiful gold coin down here. She doesn't really need for anything when we're talking about the material things, right? But again, this is someone that gives good advice. It can kind of be like understanding in a way. We have the Lovers next, so the Gemini's energy coming through here. This is often about a choice in a relationship, in a partnership. There's some decision, something's changing. This is wild because I keep getting this feeling of like, I don't know if it's a boss. And obviously that's not going to be for everyone. Spirit. It's like you were aligned with someone at one point, and now they've taken the bigger piece of the pie that not necessarily that they deserve, and there's this confrontation that kind of has to happen. And then we have the 2 of Coins. So this makes sense to me because 2 of Coins, 2 of Pentacles, juggling, right? Do I say something? Do I keep my mouth shut? Do I say something? Do I keep my mouth shut? Okay, Sag. So, and it does feel like it maybe has been going on, for a long, long time. Because we have that 6 of Cups next. A lot of water, 3 cards out of 6 is water. Okay, so let's put this back. Okay, all right, Spirit. Thank you so, so much for guiding me, as always. Show me more of what this is, please. For Saggy, for those that this is their reading. Okay, did something flip out? Yes. Do we have a whole bunch? Yes. I think so. Okay, we're going to take them. Quite a bit, but that's all right. Love the Ace of Pentacles is on the bottom. Okay. All right, let's see. 7 of Cups. King of Wands, there's your energy. The High Priestess, that's Pisces energy. The Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior energy, and then the Eight of Wands. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Coins, as I said. Wow, Sag. This is big because it's followed by the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so that's a big, 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 big jump from starting with the Ace. Beautiful, right? But something you're doing is leading you to the Ten of Pentacles here. Wow, and then we even have the World underneath that, which does talk about one cycle ending, a new one beginning. Okay. So the Seven of Cups is the confusion, the energy. This makes sense. That's why we got the thinker and clean it up. Because the Seven of Cups is like, look, I don't know what the right thing to do here is. I don't know, do I stay? And I'm using this, again, Saggy, as an example, right? You may be dealing with someone that is in your neighborhood, as I said, or in your family, or a lover or a partner, right? Please just take the energy if it makes sense. Let it go if it doesn't. But the Seven of Cups, again, is like, that it's like, do I say something? Do I not? Do I talk to this person about it? Do I not? Do I meet? It's all of that, and it's kind of that energy where you're not sure what to do. It is cups, so it is in our emotions here. But again, the cups are surrounding her head, right? Which does tend to make you feel like, damn, I really don't know what the right thing is to do here. Beautifully, we have your energy next, King of Wands. Could be Aries and Leo, but it's your reading, right? So King of Wands, what is the King of Wands about? It's you. It's leadership. It can be entrepreneurship. It is taking the lead, taking charge, really, because you've gone through what you've needed to get to become the King of Wands. So this is persistence. He is not stopping here, right? You know? So very strong energy here of you taking charge. Wow. Okay, the High Priestess next. Well, this is about your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Reading another person, perhaps. It might not be the most easiest thing to go, well, what is this person thinking? Again, and why do I keep getting this feeling that this person feels like they have a little bit more clout than you? I don't know why I'm getting that energy. My nose is now getting itchy. Gosh. But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a little bit of an... I'm going to say the word a little bit of arrogance. But then again, with the arrogance, and I'm now wondering if this is someone that you might be dealing with, strangely enough. Could very well be, right? So Pisces, it's Pisces card. Again, it could be the water signs. But there's something here about this. It's the insecurity that's coming through. But it's coming through in a way of arrogance, of kind of like ego. But kind of like a little cocky attitude. Then we have the Nine of Wands, which again is Wounded Warrior, right? So this is you not quitting, not giving up. I know that about you. You're very also persistent here, just like the King of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which indicates here there's something that's going to change. It's going to change quite fast. I'm just going to say right here, right now, for some of you out there, this could be about a job, and there's someone that may be in a position of power, or again, a little bit kind of maybe manager kind of thing. Again, Sag, apply the energy if it makes sense. Man, my nose is going nuts. But it's almost like you get rewarded with the position. I don't know how else to put that. It's like, that's what it's feeling like to me. It's feeling like there is reward for this. Even with that Ace of Coins and the Ten of Coins on the bottom, this feels like a major increase. So it could be an increase in your salary, increase in bonuses. For goodness sake, it could be any of those things depending on where you are. My nose is driving me nuts. But that's what it feels like to me. It feels like there's a big breakthrough here, that you are cleaning up the situation in some way, and that brings all of this beauty and all of this security towards you. I don't know how else to put this. Okay. Let's see. Do you want me to keep going here? Just wondering if I should... Let's just go into traditional tarot and see if we can get some clarifiers, go a little bit deeper. What's on the bottom? The Death card. So Scorpio's energy, there's a lot of watery kind of energy coming through here. I mean, even to the sea here, right? It's water. Very interesting. Now, why I say that's interesting is because, well, it's full moon. Capricorn is Earth, so it's not that. But the opposite of Capricorn is Cancer, which is water. When we think about the cups, it is our emotional state, right? It's how our emotions affect us, how others' emotions may affect us. Okay, so I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm just feeling like it's water here. The Death card anyway, Sag. So the Death card, something ends. There's a transition happening here or transformation happening here for you. Something is ending, something is beginning. Feels very, very strong. We have the Queen of Cups. So there we go. That's Cancer's energy. Queen of Cups showing up now. I mean, boy, this is like, again, this is keeping your emotions really in check. Okay, because we have the Devil next. Oh, interesting. All right. So the Devil, I have to kind of cover it up because I guess it's kind of like cartoon nudity here. The Devil is Capricorn's energy, Sag. But the Devil also represents toxicity, restrictions, control. This feels to me like, even if I were to go like this feels to me like the person that you would be maybe dealing with here that has control issues. Could even be addictions, okay? I got to put that out there too, because I feel a little bit of that too, that someone might have a little bit of addiction on something, which makes them much more self-centered and self-ego fulfilling, and not really seeing the reality of things. Four of Pentacles is next. Well, okay, so that is like miser energy. Okay, all right. What I will say right here with the Queen of Cups and the Devil, if you are dealing with someone, whoever that may be, that this sounds familiar to you, keep your calm. Keep your calm. And I know you will, Sag, because I feel like that is the way you're going to be heard. Okay. Spirit, thank you so much. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups, please. The Nine of Pentacles, beautiful. So the Nine, even though there's a lot of confusion on what to do, it does feel you're going to pick it and you're going to be rewarded. Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful, independent, wealthy card here. So it's kind of like taking that step and saying to whoever, I don't know who's involved here, becoming very clean, okay? Clean, just as I say, cleaning it up. We have the King of Cups once again on the bottom. So now the masculine, we have the feminine. This is keeping it truthful, saying what you need to say, keeping your emotions very nice and balanced, and it feels like that brings some kind of payoff towards you. Who is the High Priestess here? Can you give me a little insight on the High Priestess? High Priestess. Right where I stopped, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So it is someone, Sag, that is worried about being left behind. They are worried about not being enough. They're worried about being abandoned, even though they have set it up that way. So that is who the High Priestess is. I'm going to just see if the Spirit will give me anything else. And the other thing that my God just gave me, yep, the Eight of Swords, I'm telling you, and the Strength on the bottom. The other thing with the High Priestess that my gods are giving me right now is that they may not speak a lot. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, they may not say things... How can I say this? Because the High Priestess is mute, right? So whoever this is, they may not be very forthcoming about their emotions, how they feel, what they're thinking, okay? They're also stuck. Eight of Swords, right? So Spirit is telling me this person is very stuck in something. They feel like they can't get out. And sometimes when they're in some kind of a situation, people are like that, sometimes they can be very... Man, how can I put this? It's like a wild animal in a cage. You're in a cage, you're going to go crazy, right? So there's some energy here that someone is... I'm not going to use the word sabotage, Sag, but there's some energy around here. I think you've been dealing with it for quite a while. I think it kind of shows up again and again. This cycle, maybe you've gone through another cycle with another person. If that's the case, this reading is about you really standing up again for yourself, but also saying what is on your heart. Because I do feel you're going to get rewarded. However this is, Strength card is Leo's card, right? So it's almost like, you know, there's a lot of courage needed here. There's a lot of strength needed here. But I don't know if this person has that. Okay, so interesting. All right. Okay, Spirit, what's coming in for Sag here? Let's move on. Let's move forward. I just seen the star, which is a beautiful energy. So Aquarius, it's about healing, wishes coming true. Okay. I mean, again, some of you, this can be, I don't know why, I keep just getting this work environment. And I know not everyone's working, like not everyone is, has a job or whatever, right? What is this? Okay, no, it doesn't come out. What is it? The Queen of Wands, but it didn't come out. With the Nine of Swords on the bottom. Okay, well, it didn't come out, but Queen of Wands, beautiful energy, right? That's the feminine side of the King of Wands. It's really knowing what you want, or leading by example, right? And, yeah, taking charge. The Nine of Swords on the bottom, though. So you might be having a little bit of concerns about this situation, a little bit more than maybe is necessary, Sag. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm kind of getting that feeling. But I guess if it's to do with the past or someone that's been in your life a long time, yeah, it would be kind of hard here. Okay. 8 of Wands, Spirit. Can we get one card of what's coming towards Sagittarius? 7 of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. Okay, well, this is how I read this as you. You're definitely taking stock and really analyze everything and weighing things up. I'm going to need to get another one here. Because they're not telling me what's coming through. That 8 of Wands, fast forward movement, right? Something coming in quickly. But what I will say with the Knight of Wands on the bottom, it does feel it brings you back to you. Meaning, sometimes I struggle with these words. Back to you. What do I mean by that? I mean, it brings you back to the sense of adventure, to the fun, wanting to have fun, being able to be lighter, that kind of energy. Because I suspect whatever this is, you know, it hasn't been easy, right? It's not exactly an easy thing to deal with. Need another sip of water. All right. Okay. All right, Spirit. Is there anything else you can give me for the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles? This could be an offer here, right? This could be an offer that's coming through. And you're just weighing it up. Is this going to be good for me or is it not? Is it what I want or is it not? Okay. Justice. Wow. Okay, thank you. Justice and the Chariot on the bottom. Beautiful energy coming through. So, wow, Sag. The Justice is Libra's card. The Chariot is Cancer's card. These two cards are telling me whatever is being offered to you, because I feel like there's an offer, there's a leap up, there's... I don't know how else to put this. It is meant for you. The scales get balanced, right? And you are going to be very, very successful. The Chariot represents success and moving forward, and usually at quite a good speed here. So very, very positive energy. On the underneath the Chariot, we have the 2 of Cups. Remember we had that soulmate card? Well, I know when I just said that, the soulmate card, I'm feeling again that this is an energy. Like I don't know how to put this. I don't know if the soulmate energy feels like it is here on the earthly plane. That's the only way I can put it. It feels like it's... Yeah, it feels like it's an energy that is around you all the time and that supports you and really kind of has your back. 2 of Cups showing up again. This is a partnership, great partnership coming in. One that is very much in alignment. We even have the Wheel of Fortune next, Sag. So like, geez, this is like really positive energy. There is something to confront. This is what I'm going to say. There's something to confront. There's something to clean up here. And then it feels like after you do that, it is smooth sailing. That is what this feels like to me. Okay. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it. I don't feel the need to go any further, Spirit. However this is, it works out for you, Sag. It works out for you. And again, that 8 of Swords is not your energy, I don't feel. It is reflective of the other person that is involved. I want to say one person here. It might be more, but I feel like it's one. Okay, so Sag, that's what Spirit is giving me here today for your reading. Let's close it off. Let's go to treasures from Takashi. Let's see now. Okay, what is, all right, to the sea, come to the edge. So it's almost like take the time to think about what you want to do, then put it into action. Trust, it's the fates. Wow. Serendipity. Very positive energy coming through here. Let me know if you feel like sharing with me, sweetheart, what this is for you. I read all of your comments. I try to get back to you guys because I do read every one of them because I love you guys so much. Let me know what this is because I know it's not going to be clear for everyone, but that is just the example I was getting. Yeah, I feel like you've got this. Okay, treasures. Let's see. Let's get a message and close out your reading. We have freedom on the bottom. Oops, I grabbed two. There's freedom on the bottom. Is this not come out quite a bit, or is it just my mind? I feel like I've seen this card quite a bit. But anyways, it's meant to be. Choose to free yourself from your self-inflicted limitations. Freedom is a state of being on the inside. You are always free, and there is no need to go looking for it. There are no obstacles in your way now, so begin something new. Look to the future and stand proud and free. Okay. All right, Spirit, thank you for showing me the message that you have for Sagittarius. What is the final message? And we will close the reading out. July 10th, 2025, full moon in Capricorn. I absolutely feel someone's got some kind of a dependent, not you, Sag, I'm not feeling it. Someone's got some kind of dependency. That's really weird, but I just got that. Big time. Surrender is where I stopped. Okay. All right, Spirit, thank you. Any final message here? Went in, okay. All right, I'll go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. Transformation. There we go. And Sag, I mean, there's like 56 cards here, I think, or even more. There's a lot. So, transformation, that was a death card. Transformation is a gradual process. Look back and see how many times oh my goodness. Look back and see how many changes have occurred and thank yourself for all the steps you have taken. Now may be the time for a giant leap of faith, or you may be ready for a journey into the unknown. Let go of the past, be free to move on. Renewal of strength and revitalization is upon you. Call upon your heart energy to see you through your transformation. Okay, so that is the message from Spirit to close out your reading, Sag. I hope it helped those of you that are in this situation, that this reading is yours, right? Again, beautiful things are awaiting for you. Yeah, so I don't know, I just want to cheer you on, okay? Okay, Sag, this is where I'm going to let you go. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for being part of our soul family. Thank you for supporting each other and supporting me, of course. I send you so much love. I send you so much joy and wishes of happiness for you. Have a beautiful full moon, all right, Saggy? I love you, and hope to see you again, all right? All right, Sag. All my love.